What if I told you that the last messenger of God was Jesus, and that thinking you're Islamic prophet Muhammad just does not fit it? You can grow a beard, you can even wear a funny hat, you can even pray on a weird mat, but it's not all about that. You can hide behind veils, you can cover yourself from head to toe, but it does not cover your heart that you reap and sow. In Acts 11:26, the Bible tells us to be called Christian. Nowhere does it say to be Muslim. Islam is only a new religion, but it doesn't mean you have to believe it. Jesus was the last and greatest of messengers. Jesus was the last sacrifice and was not a pretender. In Islam, you still sacrifice sheep, rams, goats, camels and cows. I wonder what you're sacrificing now. Matthew 16:24 tells us to take up and wear the cross, to understand the pain, the misery, the loss. How much can one sacrifice cost? That is why so many understand the stations of the cross. Muslims say Christians worship the cross, but this is not. One could easily say Muslims worship the black stone, the Kaaba and the crescent moon, and other Islamic symbols on mosques gone too soon. Muslims follow Muhammad's beliefs. Muhammad didn't even speak to God. Can you believe? Muhammad confesses he only spoke to the angel Gabriel. Would you trust an intermediary with your faith as well? Mark 13:22 clearly states false Christs and false prophets are all fakes. Genesis 17:21, it is Isaac, not Ishmael, where the covenant begun. Muslims need other books to complete their faith, but Christians only need one book to be Christian made. Muslims need the Sunnah and the Hadith. They wouldn't know how to pray or behave if they didn't have it. How do you know what's good or bad? The Bible says you can only come if you have been sent. Revelation 22:18 states that any other book aside from the Bible is a fake. If most Muslims bothered to read the Bible, they would understand that Jesus came and fulfilled the law and the land. Eating pork is no problem, it is fine. Matt 15:11, it's not what you put in your mouth that defiles. If Jesus is the same Jesus in Islam, why did the Christian Jesus tell us to only marry one woman? In the Quran, it says to marry 1, 2, 3 and 4 women, despite Muhammad surpassing this marriage limit. King Solomon and others were warned by God to not marry more than one woman. They were foretold. 1 Kings 11:4. King Solomon fell into idolatry as he grew old. Deuteronomy 17:17, God says, do not take multiple wives or you will lose your life. But to Muslims, Muhammad is their standard of life. Matt 19 clearly states that the original standard of 2 mates. Adam and Eve were as one flesh, but the Quran runs off on a sexual fetish. Understanding the story of Jesus and God means you have to read the Bible cover to cover. Then you will discover that Jesus was as closest to God as you can get. Muhammad is somebody you should forget. I could go on forever and show you the mistakes of the Quran, but the problem is God needs rivers of blood to soak in. If you understand eschatology, you will know this, that even the bad promises must come to live. Romans 10:9, if you say Jesus was raised from the dead, you will be saved, as Muslims believe another innocent man took Jesus' place. The Quran isn't even in chronological order. It is all over the place in cosmic disorder. Peace and love to you all. May you come to God if you are called.